Hey everyone, hopefully you all had a great Monday, and apologies, I just sorted a couple of bits out and let's stop that as well. So, hopefully you all had a great start to the week. Today we're just going to work on a few bits and bobs. Main thing I think is we need to do another layer or so of the sky. Finished off the tree. And seeing as I'm not taking this down any, I need to add something to the top of the shoes. So that they're not quite as bad, but I'm not sure that's going to work. Okay, we'll go back to, I was hoping just putting a block on the top would help, but nope. Let's remember to take the portion as well, because yeah, that way you guys can see things a bit better. Dump these off, considering they didn't work, which is fine. It's always worth a try. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you all had a good rest of your weekend. Hi Doobie, thank you for the wither. Let's head up here and we'll do work a little bit more on this, and then we will move on to something else. You're doing great. That's awesome. It's good to see you, Sky. Let's grab some glass, some grey, some of that. I think we need white glass though. I don't think I've... Do I have any more white glass ready? I know I can make some, so it's... Looks like we're going to have to make some, which is fine. 2, 6, 7, 8. Grab some of this, and we're going to have to go down and make it, because I don't have a crafting bench up here. So yeah, we'll work for a little bit on this, and then we'll go out into the overworld and work a little bit on something else. I also need to do a few bits and bobs in the trading hall, because I need to do a little bit of trading for the starter kits. Right, but first things first. It's coming along now. We've got the cherry blossom trees in. And the gardens. So what did you all get up to yesterday for those? Or get up to with the rest of your weekends? So, start at the one at the back and be careful. Did I dig out all the rest of this, or we may still have a little bit of digging to do for this layer. Ah, we're not far off done. Apologies. A little bit of diggy dig, and try not to fall down any holes. Doesn't look like there's much left to dig. I thought I'd finish this layer. Obviously, I hadn't. As I said, with the void effect, I'm going to dig out the layers as I need to, rather than try and build it with all of it gone. Make it a little easier. Okay. So yeah, I need to continue building the floating islands so I can then start getting on with that project. Let's eat a bit. Right, so I want white, I want grey, and I want dark grey. See what we can do. Right, so dark grey, dark grey. One, two. No, it's the grey ones. So 1, 2, 3. One, two, 3 more. Two and 2. Or 1 even. Not 2, is it? Yes, it is 2. Hi Doobie. How are you doing? It's good to see you. This one goes 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 more. Two. How are things going, Doobie? How's working on the build going? You having fun? I want this one, and this one. Okay, so the rest of it should be white. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, more portions. You know what I need to do is set up a brewing station. The amount of portions I've been using. Is amazing. Oh, that's not right. So it comes out 1, 2 over. Out 1, 2 more over. Out 1. 1, 2. Guess I'm going to have to find room in my build for that. Maybe that's something we can do next stream. And white 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Either that. I keep meaning to go end raiding, but I haven't got round to it yet this season. Right, so we'll leave that one blank so I can fill this slot in. It looks like, just looking out the window, and it looks like it's kind of stormy clouds coming in. That's a shame. It hasn't been too bad so far today. Not that we get really bad storms. Not usually, anyway. The hardest piece of doing this sky is obviously getting the cloud shapes in. Once the cloud shapes are in, it's just a matter of placing blue glass, which doesn't take much to do. So this looks like it's just light grey and white. Be that one. 1, 2. 1. Another one out. 1 there. Oops. I'm glad I've got Silk Touch. Right. That's a block I want. 2, 3. Back 1. Whoops, forward 1. Not 2. Hi, Mr. JKD. How are you doing? It's good to see you. How's your day been? Hopefully you're having a good Monday. And then this one comes out 1, 2, 3 from that block. Over. One will need to go there, so let's just knock that one out while I fill this in. And what did I miss here? You should be that. And you should be that. Good, thanks. Also good to see you. And I'm not sure, but it might have looked like one of the light grey blocks on the last cloud edge. Should have been white. Yep. Let's have a look, because it's going to be weird, the fog effect. But let's go double check. Thank you for letting me know, Sky. I appreciate it. White, white. Light grey, light grey, light grey. Ah, hang on. White. Yep, thank you. So yeah, so that one should have been white instead of light grey. Thank you very much. Because if I get it wrong here, I'm going to get it wrong underneath, because obviously each layer I'll end up referring to the layer above it. So thank you very much for that. That's right. Let's just come around the edge and double check. Yep. Oh, it will make it slightly different colour as I go down, because if you use different coloured blocks, you can do a fog effect by putting blocks next to each other and not having a gap, by using different coloured blocks in between. So if I put a grey there and between the white, it would change the colour from below. Yeah, this is the ceiling of the nether hub. So at the moment I'm making the clouds, I'm making a fog effect and taking it down a couple of layers each time. So that when we look up from the nether hub, it looks like we've got a kind of sunny day kind of thing, but not too sunny. Right, so let's find the dark greys first. This one here. Don't think there was much dark grey in this one. By the look of it, there was only the one piece. The one? Oh, it's the one next to it. Is it the ceiling in there? Oh, and you haven't seen the downstairs? Let's give you a quick look. Then we'll come back and do this. It won't hurt to do that. We'll show you what progress has been done. So we have some cherry blossom trees, a little pond, and the panels. So that's what we've got up to over the past few streams, is getting this bit done. And eventually, like I say, at the moment you can see the concrete peeking through, but eventually it'll be a void effect down to just on the top. And then we're going to do a bit of a void effect that way as well, but leave the tunnel in place. Yeah, we did a void effect for the pond. You can see it better when we're up in the air just a little bit. If you see what I mean. So obviously, being the nether, we can't really put water in. So we're using dark blue glass. And we've had awesome people giving me ideas in chat, so it's coming together nicely. Like I say, the biggest bit now left for this is this roof area, which is kind of a grindy thing that needs doing, but it does need doing. And then I can concentrate on the floating islands outside. Right, so we want 2 this way. Back 1 goes. Then we go on 2 to the side. Back 1, 2. 1 next to you. 2 there. 1 at an angle. That's 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we're doing the clouds as a void effect as well. Oops. Can we rescue you? Not without breaking. So this one comes out to the same level. I think that one goes there, yeah. This one's... Right, 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 2. 1, 2, out another 1. And the clouds are just kind of randomly made. So hopefully they'll look okay, but we won't know for sure until the whole thing's done. I think that's it. If you see anything, yell, give me a yell. Let's move on to the next cloud. So, right. 2, 3, 1 at an angle there. And 1 at an angle there. Got an L shape here. Are there any other dark grey ones that are missing? Yep. Some over here. It's always fun getting the first one placed. Right. Two, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. You're white, so you're fine. Just 2 layers. Come out 1 and across 1. So you should be white, white, grey. 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 I swear it wasn't quite as hard when I was working directly from the concrete. I think as I get further down with more layers of glass, it's going to be a little bit more tricky each time. Grab more portion. It makes it easier to see. Okay. 2 more. Back and 2. Forward 2. One at an angle. You're coming from there. Right. Whoops, wrong place. Angle. Hang on. So you're light grey there. That's okay. At least I found it. Out 1. Back 2. Back 1. Back another 1. 1, 2, 1. 2, 3. Thank you for the creeper sky. Oh. It still makes me jump. You're in the nether. There's not usually many creepers in the nether, but hey. We definitely have the Pavlovian effect. Three. 1. 1. 2. Back another 2. Two, isn't it? Not just the 1. This one runs up to the edge. Okay, let's get things filled in. So you guys doing anything particular this week? Going to see a film? Anything else? Any fun things? Let's knock out this one here. Are there any good films been released lately? I was thinking of taking a trip to the cinema. Seeing as there's one, excuse me, not too far away. And I haven't been to the cinema since pre-pandemic, I don't think. That's cool, that's that one done. Let's move on to this one. Let's get the dark glass in first. The dark grey. Yep. 2. I usually like to go and see a good horror film. Not a gory horror film. I'm not into gory horror films, but I do like a good suspense horror film. But then again, I do like a lot of other films too. 2. Yeah. This one should be out 1. Right, so that looks right. Yeah, I can't remember the last film I went to see at the cinema. I'm trying to think what it was. Been a long while. Your whites. You're a grey. Not all the way around, you are. Coming out to here. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Go back 1. Then I think we just end up filling that bit in. Have you seen Mama? Oh, I think so. I think I saw that one. If it's the one I'm thinking it is, that was a good one. That was the one with the little kids who were found after however long. And the mother as a ghost had been keeping an eye on them. If I'm remembering correctly. That was a good film. Like I say, I like that kind of thing where it's not gory, if you know what I mean. I don't do the ones like the Saw movies, etc. that used to come out. They were not my cup of tea. I prefer something that makes you think and makes you jump. It looks like I missed that section of light grey. You should be a blue. Let's move you over and then let's use another portion. Hi, Eck. Yeah, that's it. Couldn't sleep for a week. Yeah, that's the thing. A good horror film, in my opinion, is one that makes your brain tick. It's not about the body count, etc. How are you doing, Eck? How are things been? How are you feeling? Hopefully you're still on the mend. Let's pop it in here and missing a whole bunch of grey in here, aren't I? That should have been there, and that should have been there. And this should have been filled up with grey. You're doing all right, just mostly just tired real fast. Yeah, I can understand you're not feeling good when you run out of energy. should be white. They shouldn't be white, should they? They should be blue. Yeah, that should be blue. Just double check this. Goes back one, comes out one. Step, step, step. Comes straight. In one, out. Step, step, three. Step, 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 step. Okay, that looks better. Let's put these ones away. Let's drop it off the netherrack. Grab a couple more of these and let's place some more light blue glass. You know what I didn't do was bring that crafting bench up here. But we'll get this bit of blue placed first before we go grab it. Light grey on the edge. Okay, let me just grab some light grey. And what have you. And go double check it. Thank you, Sky. Light grey, dark grey. White. Right, so 1, 2, 3 whites. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 grey, grey. Grey, white, white, white. 1, 2, 3. White, white, white glass, white glass. There, I've gone past it, have I? Try again. 1, 2, 3. It should be 5 in a row this way. 4. So grey, a grey. Grey, a grey. White, a grey. Ah, yep, you're right. 2 grey there. Thank you. We've got the 2 grey, white. Yep. Much appreciated. Right, so let's start in the corners and fill in the blue. It's so easy to miss because there isn't a massive difference in colour. And when you're looking upwards, there seems to be even less. So, nope, you were 100% right. I figured you were. Because the number of times you spotted stuff that I've missed is definitely up there. It was just a matter of finding out where it was. It's always good to have those extra sets of eyes. Because you just get focused sometimes and you don't notice. Is why I love streaming building, because tips and suggestions that are stuff that I wouldn't necessarily automatically think of using. Makes the build so much better. Get this corner in. Everything is so easy to explain verbally, but not so easy to do writing. That's really true. The number of times at work I have to reread emails I'm sending and then rewrite them 2 or 3 different times before I think the wording's okay, because it can, like you say, what you mean and what is written can be taken in a number of different ways, and sometimes just depending upon the mood of the person who's reading. So you have to be so exact sometimes in the wording. So I appreciate how hard it is to explain what you mean, especially with the slight delay in chat. On top of the delay of writing it too. Yeah. And careful that the tone used when writing isn't taken the wrong way. Oh, definitely. That's the thing. You have to be, which is why I end up rereading emails several times before I send them, and then rephrasing them. Let's go grab the workbench. Especially as I do IT support, and people kind of expect that what you're saying. Sometimes people getting technical terms into layman terms without sounding condescending or as if you don't believe what they've said. Because what they've said is usually 100%, is usually accurate. It's just a case of what caused it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have some blue dye here? I may have come back up too early. Okay, I don't have blue dye here. Let's just put this away for a second. I need some blue dye, but I also need to do a little bit of trading anyway, so let's kill 2 birds, 1 stone. Right, so let's grab those. Oh, I finally got around to updating all my mods. So I now have a light level overlay on and shulker box tooltip. Which makes things easier sometimes. There are only certain mods we are allowed. There's an approved list. Okay. Right, so let's... Oh, don't want you, but I do want you. There we go. Gives us a little bit of blue. What I do need to do too is we'll go back to doing the glass here. We'll give ourselves a little bit of a break from the glass and go do something else that's equally as boring for a minute or two. So what I've done is I've put some shulkers above these things so that I can just occasionally... So this one's for swords. You can just grab some of the stuff for the starter kits. I do like the fact that we can just shift double click and put the stuff in the boxes. So you want axes. Yeah, the starter kits just have villager enchanted stuff in them. They don't have anything special. But then people can strip off these enchants and put their own enchants on. So one of these should still have an axe. Yeah. Right, so you want shovels. So yeah, I'm slowly trying to fill up these shulkers. That way I can just... So you're the hose. There we go. Right. A little bit of that goes a long way. So that's why I've left the shulkers above it. That way I can just come in every so often and do a little bit of trading, throw them in the boxes. And then move on to the next thing. Right, so... we can stay in the nether and continue doing the void effect. Or we can go place some blocks in the overworld. But start doing a bit more work on the island, floating islands. Just let me know when you're sick and tired of glass placing. A little bit does go a long way. Grab you, put you away. Grab another potion so you guys can actually see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of these has these things in. I am going to have to bone meal some more sugarcane. Gives me a couple of stacks. Okay, what we'll do is we'll place this lot of 8 blocks. A little bit of that goes a long way. Yep. You're my mumbo number 5. It's just one of those jobs that really needs doing. I really want to get this area finished. But it's so tedious. My only concern is afterwards is how much light I may end up having to come back afterwards and place and knock out some of this concrete and put carpet down with a light source above it. But I won't know how much of that I'm going to need to do until it's all in place. I'm hoping not a lot. And obviously I need to do the edges, but they can be done afterwards anyway. Right. We're not too bad. We're getting there. I'm looking forward to next week. I have another week off. But it's also a bank holiday on Monday, so lots of people over here anyway will have the Monday off. You guys got any time off coming up or plan to do anything fun that way? Oops. Oh, time off is always nice. We tend to get a lot of bank holidays around this time of the year because obviously we have Easter, which is a double bank holiday weekend. And then we have the first Monday in May for May Day off. And then we get the last Monday in May for Spring Bank. That didn't take long to go through 8 stacks. That shift today, tomorrow, and then 5-day weekend. Well, that's cool. Having a 5-day weekend is awesome. Right, let's go place some blocks in the overworld. But it's another grind task as well. I think we've spent most of an hour doing the nether one. Yep, it's good to do. Right, gonna need... Oh, I left the portions. I'm gonna need the portions. That looks so weird, does that bright pink for night vision when you load into the nether? Hopefully it goes well. Right, so, portions. At least it's quicker to get down than it was to get up there. Okay. Rockets. They will be useful. Right, so... 1, 2... We'll take 3 boxes with us. There we go. Let's see what we can do from here. The portions. Yay, I caught it. It's getting very straight. So remember to leave that block. Because I want the jump. Yeah, we need to continue with the floating islands. I am way, way, way behind schedule, which is my own fault. Obviously, I went away which I needed the break. Move you. It was really good to take a break. So some of this needs to go up to there. Some of this needs to start becoming a little bit deeper. Otherwise it's going to become a problem. Add onto here. So I don't want to have to cram it in a very sheer face at the last second. It definitely would not be fun. Let's pull this bit over and round. Whoops. I do have an elytra on, so I can fly. Just remember to hit that double space. I'm glad I'm building over water, that's all I can say. Because it definitely, the amount of times I would go splat, yeah. That's pretty steep. Let's see if I can pull this steepness in a little bit more here. think we go up here instead. There we go. Right, let's see how that does. Steep curve. I need to start that line and bring that line over to there. Otherwise I'm going to have trouble. So, come on, let's just... Apologies, I need to get my hand right, otherwise it's not going to work. I need that thumb on that shift key. Right, so where do I want to aim this to? Here we go. Oops, I hear phantoms coming in. Eee. Let's go sleep. Because, yep, phantoms are a thing. Reset the timer. Let's move this way a bit. Need to head to here. Need to figure out where to head to there from. I think I'm going to do it from here. Whoops. I was there looking round for the phantom. Thank you, Sky. Oh. I'd forgotten I had the phantom on the sound. It looks a little dark there, doesn't it, for you guys? Let's drink up another portion. See if that helps any. I'm not sure it did, but so I was going ahead for there. I'm thinking maybe a little bit further over. Let's sort that out. Go. Let's see if we can fill some of this in. Go. Problem is this face here. It's just so steep. Because, yeah, case of it is definitely not very good here. This needs to go up to this line. Just a matter of from where. Probably here. Just really concerned about how this bit's going to blend in. Because, yeah, the angle is not good at all. You need to go away. So let's see if we can bring you guys to meet up at a reasonable place. Nope, you don't go there. Okay. How about you? We kind of got it to meet. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to look from the outside. Sorry, got back from heating up some food and so it was night. What else was there to do? Yep, that's true. It's night. It's 100% time for the phantoms to come out to play. This now needs to go over there. Just trying to keep an eye on how far I'm away from the bottom bit. I need enough room to deal with the steepness. Can bring that. Down to here. I have a feeling it's going to be very square out there, but I will just have to finagle it when we get to putting the details on the outside of this thing. As long as I've got a reasonable shape to work with. So what kind of food did you heat up, Sky? What yummies did you decide to make? Oops. Got that. Bring that out there instead. I think I'm gonna knock that block out there. Frozen pizza. Okay, what kind of pizza? I like spicy food, so I like my pizza to have something spicy on it. So, and yes, no, I don't eat pineapple on pizza. I like pineapple, but I don't like warm pineapple. But it doesn't bother me if somebody else eats it. It's just not something I would eat. I tried warm pineapple and it was not my thing. Right, so we're getting there. This section's not doing too bad now. It's beginning to curve off. So now that one, if I can pull it around from there. Let's see. Let's go up from this side because it'll be easier for me to climb up there. Probably about here somewhere. Pepperoni. Oh, that's nice. Pepperoni's nice pizza. Get rid of you. Right. Oops. Apologies for the flickering in and out of the Minecraft terrain below me. Let's pull this around. To come down here. Yep, you can go that way. Good. It's coming together okay now. Just need to pull in this side to meet here. Cut. You're there. Bring you here and you here. That'll close that gap up okay. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Ek. I tend to forget to do that. Get you there. Yay. No, I don't want you there. I want to do a block further down, thank you. And let's bring you across. Do you and you. Right, so now let's bring this bit down. Nope. You there. Do I have any more? Not in my inventory, but I do have some here. Those portions seem to be becoming a staple of the streams lately. Okay, I want you. Right. You can come down as well if I can reach you. You weren't necessary. And yes, I know this. I have tons of the deep slate, but we're going to be using a lot of it. It's we bought season started around the beginning of February. So we're almost 3 months in. March, April. But there's still a lot to do because this is only the first island. So yeah, I feel like I'm really far behind. I've got to get the floating islands in and then I've got to do the builds on the islands. But that just may be my perspective of it. You know what it's like. And I'm just looking at these as if they were upside down mountains. And I know mountains usually aren't too bad to get into place. But the fun bit, I think, is going to be putting the detailing in on the outside of these things. Because when I do mountains, I can stand on the mountain itself while I'm adding the detail. What I'm going to have to do is put scaffolding, etc. on the outside of these. I think that's going to where it becomes fun. It's So yeah, I think that's definitely all the entities dropping down. Oh yeah, definitely with the scaffolding later. But first of all, I've got to get the scaffolding. Think what I'm going to need to do is see if I've got some spider spawners underneath the area, so I can get plenty of string. Or see if anybody sells scaffolding or string. I think I'd sooner do that than it would save time. I don't know yet. That's the thing, because how big these islands are. I'm going to need probably several shulkers full. When I did the underground cave thing, I think I went through 5 or 6 shulkers just to put in the roof on one section of it. It's something that and I'm going to be up and down and round about, and yeah, I can see me. Fortunately, you get 6 stacks of scaffolding for each stack of string, I think it is. Okay, so I've got an area there that I've missed. Because that's going to be the challenge, detailing it. So I think I'm going to have to go checking to see which shops sell it and what the cost is, and then go hunting for diamonds. Let's see what you're doing. You're not doing much of anything, are you? You're just excess blocks. Except for you. That's cool. Right. So I need to bring that bit up to there. Which is another steep section. But then it's a mountain. There's supposed to be lots of steep sections. Just trying to figure out which. Let's get rid of you. Gonna take you up to there, I think. Right. If we can bring you down to here. I don't think I fancy trying to try a spider farm because I think most of them are probably going to be cave spiders. And we all know how cave spiders are. They can seem to squeeze through the tiniest of gaps. Right, so we're going to pull these. I'm just trying to minimize the areas. If I can make a smallish area that's reasonable. He sometimes helps in filling the gap. Okay. So which way are you gonna come? Gonna come down to here, aren't you? It's fine. Come up here. No. You're not right. Let's get rid of you. Okay. And what about you? It's getting there. Slowly, but it's getting there. Come out here. You can come up. Across. Now you. What do we do with you? You have to go to there. Okay, 8 blocks. Go there. And there. And you're gonna have to fork off somewhere. Match up to there, I think. And yes, it says F-O-R-K, as in the eating implement, or a fork in the road kind of thing. So right, so I don't want you there, I want the one behind you, thank you. Whoops. Okay. There's got to be a way back up there. Yeah. Knew there had to be. You don't want to be there. Which means I need to get underneath here to place you. Okay. Always keep putting blocks in the wrong place. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by, Ek, and for setting up the commands the other day. I really appreciate all the help you've been and everything. You take care of yourself and have a good night shift. And Let's get you done. Almost there. These bits. Okay, I need to work on this, otherwise it's gonna be horrendous. Some of these things are a bit steeper than I thought they were. You're from there. Let's get you done. Oops. Okay. You know, I haven't put any torches down. At this rate, I'm going to have mobs spawning everywhere. Let's stick a few torches down. Apologies for the bobbing up and down. Did bring torches with me. So I need to sort that section out. It's going to be another steep cliff face. Right, so what's going to be the best way to do this? I think I take this up to there. Oh, I need to start making it go steeper. See round the corner? Some parts of this really don't look right. On the back of that torch. I'm really not happy with some of this. Right, let's try again from down here. Can I get under there? I'm gonna have to do the build it up from underneath trick. Okay, 1, 2. Nope, that's where you're supposed to go. Not there. Go there. And okay, well, we got it joined together. I'm not sure how it's going to look from the outside. But we've hit almost the 2-hour mark, so I think we'll call it a stream at that. And let's see who's streaming, who we can send you guys to. It looks like Tango's streaming, so I'm assuming you guys are all going to want to head to Tango, so I will see you. There's only 6 of us today, so there's no point starting a raid for 6 of us. So I will see you guys over there in a couple of minutes. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy the rest of the week, okay? I will see you all on Friday, the usual time, which is 2 hours prior to now. Take care. Bye.